What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Mid-Level Media channel, your hub for everything physical media and entertainment. I am Ken, and today, guys, I am here to go over all of these amazing sales and deals we've got going on in the world of physical media. There's so much, guys. There's so much, and I like to keep you all informed. So we're going to go through this together, but I'm going to try to do it as quickly as possible. I want this video to be under 20 minutes. So yeah, we've got a lot of stuff to go through. Kino, Gruv, Arrow Video, Hamilton Books has new cheap arrivals from boutique labels. We're going to go through it all because, like I said, I like to keep you guys informed, and I will leave links for all of these websites down below in the description so you can get to them easily. But yeah, a lot of great stuff going on. Let's start with Kino. Let's see. Let me change my formatting here. And look, guys, if this is your first time discovering me here on YouTube, like I said, I'm all about physical media here, movies, owning the movies that you love, Blu-rays, 4Ks, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, hit the subscribe button. Also hit the like button for me. I would appreciate that. All right, so the spring Kino sale has started, and it started yesterday. I actually did a recommendation video for it, and it's going to end on Monday, April the 24th. So I think that's 2 weeks from this Monday it'll end. So we got quite a bit of time to get into this, but all right, let me kind of just scroll through some of the Blu-rays you have here. As you can see, I always say Kino does some of the best sales because their sales actually feel like sales. And as you can see right here, you got some of their Blu-rays like 12 Angry Men, which if you're going to get the 12 Angry Men 4K, do not get this Blu-ray of the remake because that's included in that 4K. I just want you guys to know that. But that's $7.99 for the Blu-ray, 13 Washington Square, $5.99. So you're getting Blu-rays for $8, $6, $10. Most of them are $10, but you can get like some of the Blu-rays they've come out with slipcovers. You can get some of those, like Antichrist is on here for $9.99. The Ants is on here for $9.99. So some of that stuff that they've come out with, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, guys. You got the Ass Sphinx special edition is $9.99. Assassination $9.99 for the Blu-ray, and then the DVD was a little bit cheaper. But yeah, just tons of great titles that they've come out with, since the beginning. Like they got a lot of their catalog is in this sale. Beware the Blob is $9.99 and Black Moon Rising $9.99. We'll just kind of scroll through some of the highlights. And I'm on all the deals right now, just kind of scrolling through alphabetical order. They got a pretty good setup on here. It's pretty easy to navigate the Kino website for sure. Dragnet's $9.99. Just good stuff, guys. Escape from Alcatraz on 4K, which we'll go through the 4K separately here in a second. That's $17.99. So yeah, a lot of their Blu-rays, that were most of the time their Blu-rays come out about $17.99. They're marked down to $10. So that's $8 off of all the Blu-rays. And you can still get a lot of the stuff with the slipcovers. A lot of these box sets, these film noir box sets, like they're usually like $40-$50. They're down at $24.99. So this is a great time to stock up on that kind of stuff, these film noir sets. For sure. The Final Operation. So just a bunch of good stuff, guys. Just scroll through it. Like I said, I'm going to leave the link down below, but I definitely wanted to make you aware of this sale. Let's go into, I want to click on the 4Ks to go through those specifically real quick. So a lot of their 4Ks are on here. There are a few that are not, but you have Hannibal, which I'm pretty sure is their first 4K. That's still pretty expensive. It doesn't usually drop below 20. But it's definitely one I need to get. But yeah, Hannibal's $19.99. Spaceballs is $17.99. The Great Escape, $17.99. Some Like It Hot, $17.99. Hard Target, which it looks like, guys, and Kino does a good job of noting this or presenting this on their website. If it has a slipcover, they will show it in the picture that it has a slipcover. If it doesn't, it'll be like Some Like It Hot. So they still have copies of Hard Target with the slipcover. And then Out of Sight, and down here, The Killing, Eternal Sunshine, Paths of Glory on 4K, which I highly recommend. Escape from Alcatraz, which that came out last November. I've been waiting to pick up some of these 4Ks, so I actually did a little damage yesterday when it came up for the Kino sale. Got Escape from Alcatraz, High Plains Drifter, some of the titles. Taking a Pelham 1-2-3s on here for $17.99. Took advantage of that and got some of those titles. Marathon Man, I was actually surprised to see in the sale because that one just came out like a month ago. And usually Their more recent 4Ks, they will not put in these sales, but Marathon Man is in here for 17.99. So I definitely scooped up that one. Nobody's Full, Tinker Tailor, Soldier Spy, Death Wish, guys, highly recommend that. That came out, it was 27.99 down a full $10. Silence of the Lambs is 13.99. So that's a great price for that 4K. That's a fantastic 4K. And it still retained most of the special features that the Criterion had. So if you never picked up Silence of the Lambs on 4K or the Criterion Blu-ray, that's a perfect time and opportunity for you to get that. Killer's Kiss is 13.99. I went ahead and scoop that one up, the Stanley Kubrick film, the early Stanley Kubrick film. But yeah, just a bunch of good stuff, guys. Let me, I'm going to go to Blu-ray high to low real quick. I just want to kind of cover most of the bases here. The Missing in Action trilogy that just came out on Blu-ray is $29.99 for that box set release, and I think all of them individually are $9.99 a piece as well. So I paid like $50 when that thing came out. So just 2 months later, it's down a full $20 in the sale. So it's definitely a good opportunity to jump on a lot of these box sets for sure. The Night Gallery season 3, that's $24.99. So great price for that. And yeah, just a lot of great stuff. There's a Hitchcock International Pictures collection on here. A lot of good classic stuff for sure. But okay, let's go into that's Kino Lorber. Like I said, the sale's going until the 24th. Let's jump into the Gruv sale. And this one just went up yesterday. And this is the Easter weekend 4K UHD sale that's going on Gruv. So basically, you can get 3 4Ks for $30, which is an insane deal. Because I mean, a lot of these 4Ks are usually they're usually a pretty good price on here anyway, like 14, $15 for like Get Out, The Big Lebowski. But to get like The Meaning of Life, which is a recent 4K release, and some of the other, I'm pretty sure they've got Dracula on here in 4K. That's a more recent. Invisible Man. If you want to stock up on stuff like that for cheap, like this is a great opportunity to do that. I mean, American Gangster, Backdraft, Field of Dreams, Casino. Like there's for sure going to be 3 titles that you can find in here that you would want to get 3 for 30 on for sure. But I'll kind of scroll through these titles. A lot of them, like if you browse the Groove website frequently, which I've been talking up Groove for a few months now, you'll notice that a lot of these are the same. Like they have a lot of the same stuff. They haven't added a ton of new stuff, it looks like. But I mean, do the right thing. Like these are great films on here on 4K and great 4Ks. I mean, most of these are Universal titles. They did at one time have a few Warner Brothers, but yeah, I mean, The Invisible Man, Pitch Perfect, Minions. I mean, you got again, it's a lot of the same stuff that they've had, but I mean, it's a good deal. Like if you haven't bought this stuff yet, it's definitely a good deal. World's End and Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard or Hitman's Bodyguard. Guard. If you don't own the Bourne movies, like it's a good opportunity to own those. For sure. Just get on there and browse around. Good deal. 3 for 30. They also do, if you haven't been on the Groove website, like the Mario Brothers 4K is available for pre-order right now. Now we don't have like official cover art, like they just have this kind of promotional artwork for the 4K. That might be the cover art. I'm not sure, but that's not the actual image of the 4K. But it's $29.95 for the pre-order of the 4K, $25 for the Blu-ray, and $19.95 for the DVD. And they got some Illumination deals right now, it looks like. Just to get these, like Despicable Me on 4K is $8.99. Like that's a great deal. Like if you got kids and want to stock up on your 4K animated movies, Despicable Me 2, like a lot of these are great prices, guys. I mean, these came out at like $30 on 4K when they first came out. Minions Rise of Gru, that came out last year for like $30. It's now down to $14.99. So definitely some good deals on that. Let's see, Kraken in 4K UHD. So yeah, this is just, they got all kinds of deals, it looks like. And I don't think that these are stacked like 3 for 30 or anything. But you got Bad Guys and How to Train Your Dragon. E.T. on 4K is $10.99. Howard the Duck, $13.99. Captain Underpants, like a lot of family animated stuff. So Trolls World Tour on 4K for $13.99. Boss Baby, like Shrek and Shrek 2 are both $13.99 a piece. So yeah, just some good deals. Trying to go through everything. Gruv is a great website, guys. Like if you have not been on it, like again, and they have like Blu-rays that you just don't see like often, like on Amazon or anywhere, like in stores or on any websites. Like batteries not included. I didn't even know that had a Blu-ray. That's on here for $5.99. Harry and the Hendersons is $5.99. I'm pretty sure on Amazon it's probably like 10 or 15 bucks. You know, you got Babe. Just some good stuff, guys. Good stuff. But that's Gruv. Let's go ahead and again, I'll link that down below. Let's go ahead and jump into the Easter Carnage sale from Arrow Video. So yeah, they're killing us with sales, guys, right now. It's ridiculous. This one started, I think, on it was either Tuesday or Wednesday. This one started, but Arrow Video on their website is running the Easter Carnage sale. So a lot of good titles on here. You got the Silent Running limited edition deluxe steelbook set, you know, which was 50 bucks. Now it's down to $35, which is a good deal. Wild Things limited edition deluxe 4K Ultra HD steelbook is 30 bucks. Lady Whirlwind, that one just came out for $27.99 down to 20 bucks. Shock Alternate Beyond the Door 2, which that's a great movie because that's Shock, but it's called Beyond the Door 2. I think that's what it was when it came out in Italy, or maybe that's reversed. Maybe that's the US title of it. I'm not exactly sure. But that's a great movie. 15 bucks for that is a steal. True Romance Steelbook box set. I mean, these are box sets, guys. 30 bucks. Southland Tales on Blu-ray is $10. So I mean, you got some good deals on here. These box sets, the Solid Metal Nightmares is 40 bucks. The Slayer is $17. So good opportunity, just like I said with Kino Lorber, to stock up on some of these box sets like the Giallo Essentials, 35 bucks on here. You got Hellraiser for $17. The Possessed is on here for 10 bucks. So yeah, like this is one of the better Arrow sales I think I've seen because you don't often see them do the $10 Blu-rays very much. Tremors, again, this is just going to be the regular 4K case, 25 bucks. That's an incredible release. I still think you can probably find Tremors cheaper, I feel like, on Amazon, but Slugs is 17 bucks. Executioner Collection came out not too long ago. That's 20 bucks. You know, Giallo, again, Essentials Black Edition, $45. Dunwich Horror, I would highly recommend. That's a great movie that I got from Arrow Video this year. $20 for that. Hills Have Eyes, 4K, Children of the Corn. Like, there's so much on here, guys. There's, I think, 339 items on sale in this sale. So you just got to scroll through. I'll link it down below. The Shaw Scope Volume 1 is $90. It's a good deal for that. Microwave Massacre, 17 bucks. Scared Stiff, 17 bucks. You know, 12 Monkeys 4K, $20. You know, if you're into collecting DVD, Alice Sweet Alice is $5. $5. You're still going to get all those special features in there as well. All right, so let's keep scrolling down. We got some steel books, Giallo Essentials. Some of these look like good deals. Some of them to me don't look too great. If I'm being completely like Children of the Corn on 4K for 20 bucks. I'm pretty sure that's about 27 on Amazon. But these two steel books, I'm pretty sure it feels like they've been going for around those prices, like even when they came out. But let's see. Let's scroll through a few more, guys. But again, I'll link this down below if you want to go through it yourself, and just some good stuff. I mean, like I said, the box sets is where it's at. The Herschel Gordon Lewis box set for 40 bucks. This Mill of the Stoned Women limited edition is $25. So it looks like they still have limited editions on here. Sorry, guys. Let me take a drink of water real quick. All right. Raging Fury, 20 bucks. House 2, $17. Burr with the Crystal Plumage, 4K. The Django 4K, which I highly recommend. I've been talking about that ever since it came out. And then let's see, Cold War Creatures is $35. That's a great deal for that. Like that's the kind of stuff I'd probably end up jumping on. Is stuff like Cold War Creatures, Years of Lead, Vengeance Trails, just some great box sets like for 35 bucks. And I mean, I got a few of those on the shelf over here, and I'll kind of put myself in full screen vision real quick. But I mean, just great box sets, guys. Just fantastic box sets, nice sturdy box sets, Vintage Trails, and the Years of Lead is a great box set as well. Just nice solid packaging. Now, I don't know because you're still going to get the box set with these, but I have heard in the past that on the second run box sets, they're not always the real super hard box cases they come out with initially. Like sometimes they'll skinny them up a little bit and use a little bit cheaper packaging. But that could be the case. It could not be the case. Depending on what they have left in stock. All right, Crimson Peak is $17. RoboCop on Blu-ray is $17. So there's some good deals in here for sure. There's some that I think are not so great, some that I think are. But I think it's cool they got some stuff for $10, like She Devil on Wheels is $10 currently. And we'll do one more real quick, guys, and then we're going to get on to the Hamilton book new arrivals. Evil Ed, $17. I mean, it's a good opportunity to get some of this stuff if you don't have it in your collection yet, for sure. Because a lot of these titles you get on Amazon on a regular basis is 23, 24. In some cases, they're up to 27. So not bad deals. Not bad deals. Okay, let's jump into Hamilton books. So I did a video about Hamilton books a couple of weeks ago, talking about how they get a lot of the Arrow Video stuff. They're getting Vinegar Syndrome stuff in. Now, a lot of this stuff, guys, you got to keep in mind is not going to come with the slip covers, not going to come in the hard boxes, none of that stuff. It's going to be basic, bare bones, like just the Blu-ray. But it's still the movie. Like, it's still the movie. It's still the special features. It's all the stuff that's in this release. So if you just want the release and you're not worried about the packaging, like, these are some incredible prices. And I went through a bunch of box sets and stuff they had on there a couple of weeks ago. And they added a bunch of new stock. I had people messaging me about this. So they had The House That Screamed that just came out on Blu-ray. Now, I will say $24.95. I'm pretty sure it's $27.99 on Amazon. And you will probably still get the slipcover with that if you get it off of Amazon, because that just came out. So that doesn't seem like too much of it. Yeah, you're gonna save $3, but if you want that extra packaging, I think the $3 is worth it. But you got stuff like Phenomenon here for $29.95. I actually think that was cheaper on Amazon a couple of days ago, though. But here, I think this is a VSL edition, Vinegar Syndrome Labs, Kuruku, Beast of the Amazon. That's $17.95. If you go on Vinegar Syndrome's website without the slip, that's probably about $23. So it's definitely a little bit cheaper here. Same with Flesh and Fantasy, the Devonsville Terror that just came out. So they're getting Vinegar stuff, guys. They're getting new arrows. They're getting some of the partner label stuff like Who Done It, the Clue documentary, the Bret Hart documentaries here for $21.95. But that Clue documentary is $14.95 here. And then you got Sidekicks on 4K. Like, if you're not worried about that VSU edition, you just want Sidekicks on 4K. Like, that's almost a full, like, $20 cheaper than what it was in the VSU edition. You can get Sidekicks on 4K on Hamilton books right now, which I think is pretty damn cool. And then just some regular like Capone with Tom. I don't know anybody that would want that. It's not the best movie for sure. Donnie Brasco is on here for $4.95. The Grand Tour, this one just came out from MBD. I think it was like $27 when it came out. Now it's $21.95 on here. Black Sunday, that was a recent release. But again, same thing with The House That Screamed. I think if you order Black Sunday off of Amazon, like you'll still get the slipcover with it, and here you're not getting it. So, but if the slip doesn't matter to you, like that's saving $3 is saving $3 at the end of the day. But they got this new Seven release of the Dario Argento film, The 5 Days. I mean, that's $30 on here, and I'm pretty sure the 5 days is like $50. Like if you get it from Amazon or Seven. Knockabout, that's a recent Arrow release, $24.95. This Violent Streets collection just came out from Severin. That's $89.95, which I'm pretty sure that thing was like $150 when it came out on Amazon. So that might be an incredible deal for that box set. And then you just have some regular Blu-ray stuff like Eddie Macon's Run, which I watched that when it came out from Mill Creek. That was pretty good. It's got Kirk Douglas in it. Roxanne, Steve Martin. That's a charming little romantic comedy. $4.95. You got Captain America: The First Avenger on 4K. Now that's pretty cool. I have that on 4K. I got the steelbook of that. That's a great movie. I love that. That's probably one of my favorite Marvel movies. $9.95 for that. Daddy's Home, if you want some Will Ferrell, Mark Wahlberg comedy, 7.95. The first Purge. Um, the Jaws 3 movie collection, guys. That is 5.95. That is a great deal. Jeez. Paranormal Activity 3 movie collection, 5.95. So some really good stuff on here, guys. Tangled on 4K, 9.95. 12 Monkeys, is 11.95. Looks like you might have the slipcover with that one. And this some other Arrow stuff, guys. I mean, Donnie Darko on 4K, guys. Like I paid $50 when that came out of 4K with that big box set release. 14.95. Incredible. The Last Starfighter, which that's getting ready to get a 4K. That's 11.95. The Leech, that just came out last year. That's 11.95. Like that just came out, I think, in December. Man Without Faces, 9.95. Mary Shelley's Frankenstein on 4K, and that did not come out with a slipcover, and that came out at like $30. So that's definitely a deal for that because you weren't going to get the slipcover with that either way. 14.95. My Stepmother's an Alien, 11.95. So like these are better. They're better deals on this site than the Arrow video sale that's going on right now. Except for the Possessed, I think that was $10 on Arrow. That's 11.95 here. Reanimator, 9.95. 16 Candles, RoboCop. Yeah, you just got the Weird Science Steelbook. It looks like is 11.95 on here. Looks like you can get the True Romance box set, as long as their pictures are accurate, for 21.95. The Birdemic trilogy, that I'm pretty sure that just came out this week. That's 27.95. So that's definitely a good deal for that. And I think that's all the stuff, guys. That's all the stuff that we got to show off here today. But yeah, guys, that's it. Look, I went 22 minutes. I did pretty good, I think. I was trying to get it to 20, but I had a lot of the ground to cover. I hope you guys, enjoyed and appreciated this video. I try to get these deals and sales out to you guys as soon as possible. Because sometimes, doing a story post on Instagram or community post, it doesn't reach everybody. I feel like when I do a video, like you guys see it front and center. So I wanted to make you all aware. We got Kino sales. We got Arrow video sales. We got Gruv sales. We've got freaking Hamilton Books new arrivals. So just tons of ways to spend your money on physical media. And again, I'll link all that stuff down below. So like, comment, subscribe, turn on those bell notifications and all that good stuff for future videos. And I will see you guys later.